Hello good people, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna Mugeche. I'm back to my office to take this video, and it is a very important topic that I want to talk about today. How have you been? I hope you've been well. I hope you've been taken care of by God, by our Maker. I hope you've had a good time. I hope you had a good week, a good day, a good night, a good everything, because that is what we need for us to survive. We need to have that sufficient grace. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna Mugeche once again. Anna Mugeche, the counselor. Why I do this is because I want you to seek help if you have a problem, and it takes boldness to know that you have a problem and you need help and you need to seek help. So welcome back to this channel. Thank you for 1.6 subscribers. Thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to 2K subscribers. I'm looking forward to 100,000 views. So you guys, if you're watching and you've not subscribed, please consider to subscribe to this channel. Give me a thumbs up if you love. Give me a thumbs up if you love this video. Share, and then as you subscribe, did you hear that? I always have a guest. Stop. I always have a guest whenever I'm doing videos because she doesn't want to leave this place. Yes, that is my daughter. So give me a thumbs up. Click on the subscription button. It's red in color, and then you click on the bell. That is the notification, so that you can be getting the notification bell, so that you can be getting the notifications and alerts whenever I put new videos every Friday and every Wednesday at 11 a.m. So do you mind setting your alarm? Would you mind getting that notification bell so that you can be getting the alerts anytime it is on? And remember, I said during the month of April we are going to have the stories of hope. I hope to get that time. And if you have a story of hope that you want to share, please do share. Ask the questions, the stories of hope, and then we are going to help each other. So this is a channel of hope. Anna Mugeche is a counselor, and this is where we help those who have problems, those who have issues. This is where we do, what do? We do so many things. We help, we counsel with hope. This is where we educate. This is where we share. And this is where we do so many things. We inspire, and we do so many things. So this is the channel of hope, and welcome to the video of today. Consider to subscribe. Here it is. I hope you've considered to subscribe. I hope you're going to watch this video to the end. And the video of today is talking about family. Remember, on my description, I've talked about being passionate about marriages and family matters. And so most of my videos are going to be talking about family matters, about hope, about marriages, about relationships. And that is my niche, and that is always what I'll be talking about. So if you've been looking for the channel where you can settle, and then we can do this, consider to subscribe. Amen. Imagine, you guys, I had to cut that clip abruptly. As I was telling you to consider this channel as your channel of hope, consider to be watching this channel, consider to be inspired here. There was a knock at the gate, We normally don't open before we knew who, or we know who is opening. And for sure, before you come, I have to know so that I can know whether you're going to be open for or not. So I knew my sister was coming and I was trying to finish on that video, but I couldn't because I had to cut it abruptly. That clip, I had to cut it abruptly. And you can still hear noise. There's normally so much noise wherever I'm doing these videos, because this is the time when I have the time for my family. My children want to be all over me, but I try as much as possible to give you something good. And I cannot do them without editing, because I tell you there are so many distractions. So guys, just listen to it and let us consider this channel to be your channel of hope, because this is where we educate, we inspire, we talk about stuff that are able to help one another. So my name is Anna Mugeche, and let me tell you something. I want to talk about something very serious, and I'm talking about family and family members, and that is what I'm talking about. And this is the video of today. So what are we talking about? You guys, you're most welcome. Welcome very much to this video. Welcome to the video of today once again. My name is Anna Mugeche. I hope you have planned to do that. To consider this channel, to consider to subscribe, to hit on the notification bell, and become a member of this family. And of course, if you have a story of hope, probably it was success that you did and you'd want people to hear, you'd want to share so that you can inspire somebody, this is the channel to be. If it's a failure, something that you tried that you failed terribly, it was a relationship that went sour, and you feel if you share this, you'll get the load off your heart, of your back, and then you can also help somebody who is going through such mistakes. This is the channel to be. So welcome to this channel. You will always get my number there. You can SMS me, you can call me. You want professional help in terms of counseling, also SMS, call me, write an email. You'll always get an email address on the description of this channel, and I'll always be there for you. So yes guys, in today's video I want to talk about very serious matter. These are things that are happening. These are things that we've had in our news, and it's something that I've also done before, and this is about our DMs. That is domestic workers, our child minders, or our house helps. And it is something that is affecting us or our families in one way or another. If it hasn't affected you, it has affected your friend, your relative, and also the public or the state or the family unit that you know that has been affected by our child minders or our house helps. And I want to talk about, I'll talk about it in two bits. I will talk about our house helps and our boy child. That is our boys, babies, male boys, male children. And I'll also talk about, give you tips on how you can win your house helps for your children to be happy, for your family to be happy, and for the house help to be comfortable in your house. Because trust me, as much as you cannot be comfortable in somebody's house, it's that serious. You can also make your DM or your house help not comfortable or uncomfortable in your house. So she needs to be comfortable. If it's a houseboy, he needs to be comfortable as much as you want to be comfortable with him or her in your house. Now, why do I want to talk about this? Guys, I've talked about our DMs, and with a friend of mine. Please look for that video. It's several months ago. Look for that video, subscribe and listen to that video and see how you can get a good house help. Watch that, and I'm going to talk about how you can win them to be comfortable and for you to be comfortable in your house in part 2. But in this, tune in for that. But in this specific one, I want to talk about those house helps or our child minders and the boy child. Why do I want to talk about this? My fans have been asking me to talk about that, but specifically there's a friend of mine whose boys had a problem with the house help, and she's the one who has really for sure made me talk about this. I don't want to mention her name. for the sake of our children, their boys. And sometimes I've also talked about when should they bath themselves? When should our children shower on their own? When should our children take a bath on their own? Or yeah, is it a bath or a bath? Subscribe, guys, as I try to look for the right vocabulary to use. But you know what I'm talking about. When should the boys or the girls or your children clean themselves? There's a video I've done. Please subscribe and watch on that. Yes, that is why I'm talking about I don't like my hair anymore, and it's really boring me. Sorry about that. So yes, guys, I'm talking about our DMs and boy child. So I'll just first of all give you this story about this friend of mine and another one who was my fan on what happened. This lady has 2 kids. And the most unfortunate or fortunate bit is that she has 2 boys who are very close in age. I guess one is 3, the other one is 4, if I'm not wrong. Very close in age. And just because of these videos that we make and hearing people talking about when our children should bath, somebody somewhere advised her to always make sure that she bathes the children on her own. Whether she reaches at midnight, she reaches tomorrow, very early in the morning, not very early in the morning, very late at night, she will clean her kids. And her kids know no one can clean them. So that is the sacrifice that she has done. But believe it or not, even after sacrificing to clean her own kids or to wash her own kids or to bath her own kids, and then the house help or the DM can do something else in the house, like cooking for them, feeding them, not even dressing them, cleaning the house and the other house chores. She decided one thing she's going to do is to clean the kids for herself and to dress them. So what she does, because one is 3 and the other one is 4, if I'm not wrong, she can correct me if I'm wrong. She will clean them, wash them, bath them, and then give them clothes to clothe themselves. That is the age 3 and 4. And remember, guys, that is the age that I said you should teach your kids on how to shower themselves or to clean their bodies. Because that is the time when their kids are realizing about their body parts. And this is the time that I talked about when a house help can molest them. You guys, I hope you're going to watch this video to the end because it is very inspiring. Somebody already is at the door. And that is what I was talking about. Always having a company. You going? Mom. Yes, I always have a company, guys. Somebody is calling me. Shh. Quiet. Gimme. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. No noise. Okay, no noise. So guys. Oh, I'm taking a soda. So yes, I was talking about that is the age 3 to 4 when you're supposed to teach your kids on how to shower on their own, how to bath themselves, and if you have to accompany me, that is my daughter, guys, the one who did the colors. Shh. Mommy is taking a video. Yes, this is a mom, and she has to support all of them. I have to take care of her. I have to take care of you guys because you need to be inspired. You need to be educated before your children are molested. Remember, this is the age when the kids can be molested because their penises straight like this. You know what I'm talking about, especially in the morning. So if you have a house help from hell, she is going to molest your kids. So what happened to these 2 boys? So what happened? This lady had a house help. Remember, you guys, we always say that we want a mature house help. This one showers her kids, and she had a very mature woman who was married before and had left the husband and with 2 boys also. So this was mature and even very big. She looked very healthy. I mean, not really, I'm not talking about healthy, but mature. You know, maturity that we talk about. Somebody who can take care of your kids even when you're far. Somebody who can take care of your kids, you can travel and leave the kids for 2 days. Such women is what we want. But she had a very mature one who had 2 boys. And what did she do? She tried to molest the boys. She wasn't showering them and she was not dressing them. So when the mother is away at work, this woman would hold the 4-year-old boy to sit on her and do the necessary. We thank God because she did not make it to molest the kids, but she had attempted to show them on how to touch her and how she could now touch the boy. You know what I'm talking about. Fortunately, we need to be very free with our kids. We should always tell them, I don't want you in the video, we should always tell them to tell you whatever happens in the house. Leave alone the CCTV. Remember, these DMs sent from the hell, or the house helps from the hell, they know we have CCTV in our houses. Yes, they do. So, who is supposed to take care of your children? We saw another day of this house help who had been sacked and promised to go back to the employer, and she had to cut. Yes, stab the children when the parents were not around. And we had it in our news, we saw it, it was in the public domain. And so good people, we need to know what we are doing with these house helps, and you really need to know how to deal with them even when you are sacking them. That will be the next story, please. Let me finish, please. Ooh, come here. Stop here, but I don't want you. Yes, the sun is already catching up with me. Have to finish on this. So what was I talking about? After that woman who tried to stab the children after she was sacked. Somebody by name Nadiaka. I'm sure you have seen it, because don't play around with social media. If it were not for it, she couldn't have been caught by the police or arrested. She came back when the house help was, the employer. Stop. The employer was not there and she stabbed the kids. It is in the news. Find out about what really happened if you haven't heard about that. Because you guys, we need to take care of our children, especially from these house helps who are sent from hell. Because of course, if you are coming back to stab my children, you must have been sent by the devil himself. Yes, stop noise. Oh God, it's dark. Woo! So yes, guys, what really happened is that after that she tried to molest those children. What really happened is that you should know how to talk to your children, especially if really you want to know what they are talking about. So what happened? So she tried to molest those 2 children, and she tried to hold them and to catch them and all that. That is what happened to that employer, and she couldn't make it to do it. What happened is that she knew her children. She's free with her children, those 2 boys. She's very free with those children. So one day when they were playing, to cut the story short, and they started talking about touching auntie. And I don't allow my kids to call the DM auntie. According to the English that I've learned, auntie, an aunt or an uncle, an aunt is a sister to your mom. Yes, your sister is what the children should call auntie and not the DM. If they have to refer them to a better name, look for a better name with respect, or let them just call them her name. That is something else that I want to talk about. So we are talking about DM and house helps molesting our children, especially our boy child. So this lady, if you just joined me, has 2 boys who the house help just tried to molest, but they could not make it. She couldn't make it, but she attempted. She did it, but she couldn't make it. She didn't manage to do it properly. But the children were playing around there. Imagine when you're sitting in the sitting room. Stop. And the children are playing, and then they stop discussing their stories, and they're close in age, and then there they are, and they drop the bombshell, and they ask each other, this and this, as they call their names. Did you touch aunties today? I don't want to use the names that they use. And did auntie touch the penises and all that, the private parts, you know what they call them, and the names that they give them. And then the mother was like, what? And you know, you guys, you don't have to be mad so that your children can tell you everything. And the small one who was reporting that or discussing that with the brother said, yes, auntie make us do A, B, C, D. And that is why it is always good to ask your children how their day was. Okay, this was not planned because the children were just playing and they happened to discuss that. And their mother had... Wait. No noise. And the mother tried to know what was happening, and she knew what was happening. And she had to chase the house help away. So I'm going to talk in the next video, part 2, about how we can sack them in peace so that they don't come back or they don't go to our schools, to the children's school. And in the next videos, please tune in. I have to leave because somebody needs my care right now. And may God bless you even as you learn your children, as you learn the new house help that you have. And to ensure that your children are safe, always play for them. Because we can leave them with the house help, we can go to our places of work, but the only one who can take care of them, with or without the house help, is only God. And as you look for that house help, you need to pray for one, and a good one, not those ones that are sent from the hell. My name is Anna Mugeche. I hope you've watched this video to the end. I hope you are inspired. I hope you are educated and you know better now. Have you subscribed to this channel? Consider to subscribe, and don't forget, do not skip on those ads, because that is where we are getting something. God bless you. God bless our children, and may God give us nice house helps, not house helps from the hell, but from heaven. Amen.